downstairs and get this thing started.
Perfect. Out here with my main man Billy getting his tour, y'all. Making it happen. It's my main man Billy right here. Wynkoop Brewing. He's doing it big. He's holding the beer so I don't, I don't spill it on my apparatus right here, y'all. That's right.
Alright. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna start where I like to start all my tours. My favorite style.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a sour beer before?
Yeah, a couple times. I don't drink sours that much,
Okay.
but I definitely know a lot of my friends drink it a lot because they love them some sour. So
I'm a big fan of sours, so I always like to start my tours down here. Don't mind the mess. We're doing a little remodeling.
It's all good.
Opening up some new event areas and stuff.
Yeah, that's
bar
nice.
down here.
you're gonna put a bar down here. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's not the best entryway, but it gets the job done, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so the first beer I got for you, we actually make down here. These are our voters. Their names are Harry and Lloyd. You're big fans of Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Harry and Lloyd, I like it.
Our brewers like to name a lot of things. You'll kind of get that as we go around today.
For sure.
But this is my favorite place to start. Like I said, I'm a big fan of sours. So here's a sour for you.
Yeah, let's try it.
See what you
Yeah.
think.
Real good, y'all. It's real good.
So what are some notes you get from it? Before I tell you what's in it.
Hold on one second. It tastes really fruity, like I would say the fruit in it tastes like a raspberry or strawberry is what it tastes like.
Close. It's actually beets.
Oh,
It's made
okay.
with beets. So for me,
Gotcha.
you're going to kind of get like a little bit of an earthy texture to it.
Yeah, it does have that.
Like a little earthy note. It's one of my favorites we have on tap. We actually entered into Great American Beer Fest. It was one of our competition beers. So
Yes.
That's why I like to bring it
Love
down.
GABF.
GABF.
That's the
Exactly.
spot, man. GABF.
I know. I was bummed I didn't get to pour this year, but hopefully next year I'll be out.
Next year you're gonna be there, man.
Next year I'll be pouring out there. So,
For sure.
like I said, this is where the sours are made. These foeders are actually from Belgium. That's a cool little fact. They got shipped over to us. Our head brewer studied in Germany, so he likes to keep a lot of things really traditional to like German and Belgian style beers. One of our main yeast strains he actually brought back from Germany, which is pretty cool, I think. A lot of our hops and malts we're getting from Germany just to kind of keep it as traditional as possible.
Gotcha.
Some of our German beers, which is pretty dope.
So you said you make them in these. So what exactly are we doing with these here?
these?
So do they spin it around in here? Or?
All right, so these are actually mostly for fermentation vessels.
Okay.
I should have cleared that up at the beginning. So really, this is where you're finishing up the beer almost when you're making a sour. You're still brewing it upstairs in the normal brew kettle, all of that stuff in your mash tun. Then it's going to come down here, and we use these woods so that the bacteria will stay in it.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of always creating that same bacteria in the beer, so you can kind of always get that same finish.
Gotcha. And then when you fill it, do you fill it up here? So you physically bring it down and fill it up here?
Oh yeah, we have like hoses. That's why there's so many things.
Gotcha.
We have a separate little fermentation brew house down here as well that I'll show you later.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of where we pipe everything in from upstairs.
Awesome.
So
I like that.
yeah, there's hoses everywhere for these things.
Harry and Jack, right?
Harry
over
Lloyd.
here.
Harry over here.
Harry over here. Lloyd over here.
Lloyd over
and
here.
Jack's the one upstairs, right? That's the gorilla, right?
And Jack's the
Yeah,
gorilla.
Jack's the gorilla.
So this is kind of like one we started with a long time ago. But steel is just not as good to use
Right.
with sour fermentation. Like you're not keeping that bacteria. It's just not the same.
So if it's not good with sour, what would you use this for? Could you use this for like an ale or like a lager that's not like a sour?
You could, honestly. That's what most of our ones you'll see when we go to the second brew house. They're gonna all look like this. This isn't as conical as some of ours. We use more conical ones for our fermentation. So any like hops or malt sediment, it'll settle at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the one that has the plate in it, right? Where
Yeah.
it does the stuff at the top and then it has the plate, so it drops all the hops out at the bottom,
Drops
right?
all the hops out of the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
So that way you can kind of start getting your clean beer.
Gotcha. So I know a little something, just a little bit. Just a little something.
I like it. You're making
Yeah,
it easy for me.
for sure.
All right, so you ready to try another beer?
Yes, sir. Let's try another one.
All right. For this one, we'll actually walk over here.
All
Talk
right.
about dark beers.
Walk and talk, y'all.
Walk
Dark
and talk.
beers. I'm going to bust a trivia question out for you right here with dark beers.
All right.
So, only because I know this is a thing, I want to know if you knew this.
Okay.
Did you know that originally, you know how people make fun of, like as a guy, right? Like, oh, if you're drinking light colored beer, like you're a wuss, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that originally dark beer was for women?
No,
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so originally when beer was first made, dark beer was made for women because at the time the taste was lighter than it is now. So like when you see dark beers now, you get a lot of thickness, a lot of fullness, right?
Yeah.
So the dark beer originally was for women, and it was a lighter made beer than a regular one was. So fun fact for you.
Fun fact.
You can add that to the tour now.
I would have never thought about that.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about dark beers, this is some malts. These are roasted malts.
Oh, those are nice.
I'm gonna get you a little more light here if you want.
Appreciate it.
Right there.
Yeah.
So roasted malts are what you use to get a lot of your color in your dark beers. They actually don't really add any sugar to the beer, which is crazy.
Okay.
For that, you're still using normal like barley, corn, rice, stuff like that to really create the sugar from it to get it to that high ABV. But roasted malts are just really giving you color, giving you a little bit of that roasted nut flavor. Honestly, a lot of coffee flavor, chocolate flavors. But for when we're doing dark beers, these are some of our barrels. You'll see they have names. I haven't been here as long, so I don't know which ones these were, but I do know these ones. So this was a wrapper series we did.
Oh, rapper series, huh?
So
look at that.
when
Notorious.
when we name our barrels, we do 7 of them for a family. It takes 7 barrels for a batch. So you got B.I.G., Tupac, Eazy-E, Old Dirty Bastard, Jam Master J over here.
Jam Master J, that's nice. Y'all doing it big over here, man.
Our brewers know a little bit.
They know y'all woke. Y'all know some stuff up in here, man.
We do.
I like it. I like how y'all got the old names over here, like Rupert and Ida.
Yeah.
You know.
It's kind of just like that gives us like a know on what beers we have put in there, because all of our barrels are mostly from Law's Distillery. You can see it's a big distillery out here in Colorado. One of my favorite distilleries. I drink their rye like on the rock straight all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Good
my
to
go-to
know.
at home.
Good to know. So I got a question for you. So you said that they name them in families of 7, right? So then
Yes.
these 7 would go together.
Yeah. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6,
Where is the 7th one?
3, 6,
I'm just seeing the 6.
3, 6. It's somewhere. 7 is somewhere. We're gonna assume it's this one.
We're gonna assume that's.
We're gonna assume that's 7. So you said that they made it here. So just so I know, are all these the same beer?
Yeah, that would be
in
the
here?
same beer. That's
The
how we
same
kind
beer.
of keep it.
So you
we know.
categorize them. Gotcha.
So we categorize them. Yes.
So you're like, hey, so in Notorious B.I.G. there's this one, and then
Yeah.
Tupac has the same one as
The
Biggie
other one.
has.
Yes.
That's weird because it's a rivalry, y'all. Like they got Tupac and Biggie right next to each other. That's how we do that. I like it. I like it. So are these all the same ones? So how long do they take to get from here to here?
So usually if we're doing barrel aging, we like to do it for a full year. That way you can really get some of that whiskey flavor out of the barrels.
Gotcha.
And especially because when we use a barrel once, that's the end of the life for a barrel.
Okay.
That's how we kind of do it.
Gotcha.
So once we put the beer in there, we just kind of let it age to a year or 2 years. If you want it 2 years, that's when you really get that thick motor oil-like stout. 1 year, you just kind of start getting a little bit of that texture, a little bit of that beer and whiskey flavor.
Gotcha. You see, I turned the lights on all sneaky like. I see that.
Helping me out again.
I know, right? They're just helping out over here, making it easy for us. Yeah,
So, like I said, this is some more of the barrels. We can walk around this way, show you some more.
for sure.
I'll tell you a little bit about that beer.
All right.
Looks like they're kind of doing a lot of stuff over here.
Yeah, they're doing the work over here.
We'll kind of keep it chill.
Yeah.
All right, so that beer you're drinking right now is one of our most popular beers. That is the Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout. You ever had a beer with bull testicles in it?
I mean, I have not, but I also do know that Rocky Mountain oysters are bull testicles, so not regular oysters, people. Rocky Mountain oysters. We do it differently up here.
Colorado's a
Y'all
little
do
bit
it.
different. About
Colorado's a little different. So this one, it kind of has a sweet and subtle taste at the same time. Like it tastes like bacon,
Yes,
but if you had sugar on it.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it. You don't really get like a ball or nutty flavor out of it. The best way is I put it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I get a little bit of like a roasted like almond. It's a weird way I get it. And definitely some chocolate, but like I said, you don't get ball testicle
Yeah,
flavor.
yeah.
We wouldn't be doing that.
No bull testicles in here, team. No bull testicles.
What's
All
cool
good
is
tasting
that
beer.
does have a story, and it all started as like an April Fool's joke. Out on the East Coast, oyster stouts were a really big thing.
Yeah.
So we wanted to just kind of do like our take on an oyster stout, and we were like, oh, we're gonna do this beer with bull testicles. And we actually did it, and people wanted to try it, and it's one of our most popular beers now.
Nice.
It's pretty nuts.
Love
that
it.
all
Love it.
happened.
I love it. So is this what's in those 7 back there?
No, we did a special one we called Father of All Beer this year.
Oh, okay.
So that was what was in those.
Gotcha, okay.
It's just like a traditional Russian Imperial Stout kind of thing.
Makes sense.
Father of all beer, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now we're gonna travel around some more.
I'm going to hit the walking, y'all. Travel. Getting this one-on-one tour from my main man, Billy, over here, y'all.
I know you lucked out today.
I did.
When it's one-on-one. It's a little bit more like personal.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
Get a little bit more fun out of it. So since we were talking about grains, this room's not too exciting, but this is
It's a pretty exciting room, though. The grain room, y'all. The grain room.
One of the grain rooms we have. We also keep most of our other grains, like our main barleys, in a big silo that's out back.
Oh, okay.
It's like right in the.
Is that the big
alleyway.
green thing behind the alley?
Yeah, that's our silos.
I saw that when I pulled up.
So we keep a lot of our like regular like just wheat malt is the best way to describe it.
Gotcha.
A lot of wheats in there. This is a lot of our specialty malts, roasted malts. Up here, more keg storage, keg washing area. Looks like.
I'm glad y'all washed the kegs. That'd be awkward if you didn't, man.
Gotta clean the kegs.
That's right. You guys getting the clean kegs when you order from here, y'all. Clean ones.